we have some good news coming out of the Harris poll, the latest Harris poll, conducted just between March 17th and 18th, over two waves, March 14th, 15th, and then 17th and 18th. And it shows that 60% in both waves, 60% of Americans are satisfied with how the federal government has handled the coronavirus so far. The president, 56% of the second wave approved of the way Trump has handled COVID crisis, 44% disapproving. This is up 5 percentage points from the first wave, where, his overall approval has gone from 49% to 53%. So it looks like Trump is handling this well, and the American people are starting to see that. Let's talk a little bit about politics here. Bill O'Reilly joins us. It is Friday. Bill, your thoughts on the poll and how the president's doing first.
Okay, but then I teased the audience, so I don't want to do that.
Okay, so let's start there first. I'm sorry, you did. I didn't write that down. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
Tease the audience first. Go ahead.
In this pandemic virus, outside of the actual illness itself, of course, is the political correct media still peddling garbage that hurts the American people. ABC News correspondent, I think her name is Cecilia Vega. This is the one who said, a lot of people think it's racist if you call it the Chinese virus. All right? Now, I'm sitting there at home going, is this doing me and my family any good at all? Ms. Vega? And she didn't do it in an inquisitive way. She did it in a Megyn Kelly prosecutorial way, that you are a racist by using the term Chinese virus, Mr. President. It's sickening. And Disney does that all the time. I mean, they are the most politically correct. It's just outrageous. So that's the worst thing.
All right. So now, do you think that, because I think President Trump is just trolling. I mean, when he came out yesterday, I don't know if you saw this, and he came out and they didn't play Hail to the Chief. Instead, do we have that audio of him coming out for the press conference yesterday? Can we play that, Sarah? When he came out and played this while saying China virus, he's just trolling people, don't you think?
Yeah, I thought that was a bit over the top.
Yeah, that might have been a little. Yeah, it might have been a little over the top. But it's
to the White House on the occasion that they solicit my opinion is that this story is not about President Trump or any individual politician.
No, exactly right.
And I think they've gotten that message. Now, I would have said, in deference to Ms. Vega, the virus from China. That's more precise. And that takes away the stupidity of the politically correct horde.
Bill, do you think anyone even cares? This does not do anything. MERS is Middle Eastern, the Spanish flu, the West Nile virus. That's how you define these things.
I think they care in the sense that they hate the media. That the media continues to drive nails into its own hands.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I think this is because I have talked to a lot of people, just chatting with people, on the phone or whatever, watching what people are saying in social media. They don't care about this. You hit the nail on the head when you said, look, what's the deal? How does this affect my life? Yeah. Everyone knows it doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter what you call it.
But it matters to Disney. See, that's the overarch. It's not Cecilia Vega. She takes orders. All right?
You think it matters because
media can't stop. They're addicted to political correctness.
Well, in that case, they're actually addicted to Chinese money. I mean, the American market is not the market anymore that these big companies are looking at. They're looking at
Disney
China.
Makes billions in China with its theme parks and all of that. But I don't believe that's driving it. I believe that Trump hatred continues to drive it. Trump's a racist. Trump's this. Trump's that. and Disney and Comcast and AT&T with CNN, they can't stop. They cannot stop. And it's hurting all Americans because they're not reporting the news accurately. And now,
all right, so
go ahead.
No, and now.
And now, in the middle of a pandemic, we need accurate reporting, not political correctness. Stop it.
All right, so let me ask you, we hit a massive recession. Some are saying by third quarter we could be in a depression. We hit that. Is there any chance that Trump can pull through that?
Now, that's a complicated question. There will be a recession. However, there's a lot of capital on the sideline, and there's a lot of opportunity to make a lot of money because stocks have been irrationally beat up. So if you are smart and invest in good companies, you could really do well. That means that the market itself will snap back. The 5 million Americans who lose their jobs, and that's my estimate on BillO'Reilly.com, they're going to be hurting. I assume the federal government will put up all the entitlements it can to help those people. But there will be a recession. But if Trump continues to show authority in fighting the virus and it does dissipate by summer, he will be reelected. Because remember, when Trump stopped the flights on January 31st, Biden objected to that and called it xenophobic.
No, they all did.
Another politically correct canard. That soundbite is going to be shoved down Biden's throat. It's a killer for him. And so, at this point, virus dissipates, Trump wins. Virus elongates into the fall, no one knows.